Hello all, in this issue you will learn about the latest news in the world. Before you watch, please subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell and give me a like. To keep up to date with the latest news. Russia is reinforcing embattled military units in Kharkiv as it scrambles to counter a Ukrainian advance that has taken Kyiv's troops to the edge of two key cities in the region. Ukrainian forces have arrived on the western outskirts of Kupiansk and have also struck south towards Izium after advancing more than 50 kilometers, 31 miles, into Russian-held territory since the beginning of this week. The lightning advance has set the scene for what appears to be a looming confrontation over the two key areas, seen as strategically important by both sides. Russia is currently using Kupiansk as a rail hub to resupply its forces and Izium as a launching pad for attacks southwards into the Donetsk region. Video footage taken by a Russian military journalist, Yevgeny Podobny, shows Russian helicopters arriving in the region and at least one unloading an armored vehicle. Podobny reported that Russian military headquarters were using Mi-26 helicopters to reinforce units in Kharkiv with both men and armored vehicles, redeploying reserve troops to both Kupiansk and Izium. The helicopters are dropping in at landing points all along the line of contact. The reinforcements will help to stop any further advance of the Kyiv regime, Podobny said. In a later report he said that Kupiansk had come under artillery fire from Ukrainian armed forces and that a bridge across the Oskil River in the city had been seriously damaged. Our reserves are arriving at the front line, Podobny said. The defense of Kupiansk continues. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said Friday his troops had liberated and taken control of more than 30 settlements in the Kharkiv region. Measures to check and secure the territory in some villages of the region are ongoing. We are gradually taking control of new settlements. We are returning the Ukrainian flag and protection for all our people everywhere, Zelensky said in his daily address. The head of the Kharkiv Region Military Administration, Ola Sinyhubov, said he had toured recently liberated areas where the Russians had left broken infrastructure and houses, many trophies and piles of garbage. People, without exaggeration, met our soldiers with tears in their eyes, Sinyhubov said. Residents, of course, need help. Most villages do not have electricity or gas. In the near future, we will restore them and bring in humanitarian aid. He said the head of one liberated village had been detained on suspicion of collaborating with the occupying Russian forces, and warned any other collaborators that no traitor will escape responsibility. Ukraine said some Russian troops are now deserting due to the significant losses they have suffered. The General Staff of the Ukrainian Armed Forces said Friday that at least 15 desertions had taken place. Soldiers were abandoning their uniforms and wearing civilian clothes in an effort to blend in while attempting to return to Russian territory, it said. Subscribe to the channel to keep up with the latest news from around the world.